government are transphobic. I feel like every single thing that has to do trans people and giving them extra rights or giving them space to like exist in today's society, there's something objecting.
One step forward, two steps back.
Yeah,
that's what it is, and that's what it is. And it's just like, why can't you just let people be? Like,
yeah,
if it's not harming them, if it's not a threat to their life, leave them be.
Yeah,
I feel like changing your name. It's just not like, how is that harming you?
It's just not that deep. It's just not that deep.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi guys, and welcome to episode 136 of the Tuesdays podcast. I'm Nana.
And I'm Ro.
And together we are two twos.
Boom, 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 boom.
Wow. Sorry, we weren't here last week. We do apologise.
Yeah.
Scheduling was a bit mad.
We just crazy. Kind of didn't check in with each other what we're doing. I went to swing between trees in the forest, and then I was working on sets during the week, so we didn't have time to come to the studio. But we're back. We're back this week, and it's just the two of us.
Yes, I know you guys.
Just the two of us.
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Woo! You and I.
Cool. How you doing? How you feeling?
Do you know? I feel good. Do you know? Do you know what I think? The gym thing is
helping?
Moods.
Yeah,
it's putting me in good moods. It's getting me out of the bed. It's getting me out of the house. Because if I wasn't going to gym, I'd be in the house all day.
Yeah,
because that's the only place I'd be going to. And obviously, when I was working on set, I had to sign an NDA for that one, so I can't tell you guys what I was up to. But when I was working on set as well, that's the only two things that have got me out this year.
Yeah,
I'm going to buy food in the shop, in the supermarket.
Yeah, I heard that.
This year, I haven't done anything apart from that.
But it's all right. We did say it was going to be intentional this year. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so like, we're not just doing silly things, random.
We're putting ourselves the fuck first.
Putting ourselves first. You know, that's what we're doing.
That's what we do.
So yeah, I'm tired. I know you can see my eyes. I'm exhausted. I was up for 24 hours. Okay. I'm exhausted. I've been on set and I'm tired. But we're here.
Yeah.
We're here.
We're here. We made it.
We made it. Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Right. So I was scrolling through Instagram and I've seen that Nicola something, one of the prime ministers and MPs, whatever it is, she's basically announced. So there's a transgender woman who was convicted of trigger warning rape. And
I think I saw this actually.
Yeah, I saw it today. I'm not sure, or yesterday.
Yeah.
But this transgender woman has been convicted of rape, but they started transitioning after trial. Yeah. After they've been going through their trial conviction.
Yeah.
So when they actually committed the crime, they were identifying as a man. And now they identify as a woman. And the decision has been made to put them in a men's prison. So before, when they were on trial and everything like that in custody, they were in a women's institution, but now they're going to a men's. And what do you think about that?
I think that they can still be a threat to women as a trans woman. I still feel like they can be a threat to women. And that's, you know, if they're convicted of rape, they can still be a threat, whether they're identifying as a man or identifying as a trans woman.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because there's still violence and it doesn't matter about the gender.
The thing is, it's a difficult one because when I initially read it, I thought, they should go to a men's prison. When they committed the crime, they were identifying as a man, so they should go. That's what I felt like. But then I thought about it, I was like, no, because that's, even regardless of what they've done, we have to respect their pronouns. We have to respect how they identify and stuff like that, regardless, because how they identify is not why they committed the crime. Do you know what I mean? That's two completely separate things. So I was thinking, actually, if they're a woman, they need to go to a woman's prison. Like, that's what I've now come to. But at the same, I can see why.
It's tricky. It's such a great area because obviously I'm thinking about it and it's like, obviously women can be a threat to other women. Do you know what I mean? And if you put women in a prison together, they can be a threat to each other, whether that is sexually or not. Do you know what I mean? They could still, trigger woman, they can still rape another woman. Do you know what I mean?
So I get a men's prison too. This person can go into a men's prison and rape a man.
Yeah, it's true.
Like the rape happens in men's prisons. Like, my brother went to prison quite a lot when he was still alive, and he used to do it all the time. He said it happens all the time. Really? You know what I mean? Yeah, he said it happens. It's a form of like it's assault. It's a power play, and all of that. Definitely. So it happens. Really sorry for triggering anyone with this subject. We'll definitely put in the subject. The subject. But so I feel like this person could commit further crimes
anywhere,
anywhere. Prison. Yeah, it doesn't matter what prison they're going to.
Yeah.
But because they identify as a woman, I do think they should be in a women's prison. Do you know what I'm saying? They're a danger to society. That's why they go to prison.
But there's still a person as well. Like there's still a person. They still, you know, even though they've committed this like heinous crime, there's still a person.
That's the thing. You can never take that away from anybody, regardless of what they do.
Yeah,
you can't take away the fact that they're still a human being, because they are a human being. Like I wish we could take certain things away from people, but we can't. Like, they're still entitled to that because that's who they are. Do you know what I mean? And who are we to take that away?
It's very tricky though, isn't it? And I know a lot of people are going to, you know, they're gonna say, oh, this person should be in a men's prison. That's what they're gonna say. I know a lot of people are gonna say that, but at the end of the day, when people commit crimes, they're still allowed their rights.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? 100%. So why should it be different for this person?
Yeah, 100%. And
so I get it.
I think that, and also sending them to men's prison, I feel like it sends a kind of wrong message to like society about trans women.
Yeah,
it means that you know, we can tolerate you at a certain point until we don't recognize that you're a woman anymore. So I think that's quite dangerous.
I do think it comes down to like anatomy as well. Like I think that's what people are going to focus on the most because of the subject of rape. Do you know what I mean? Like I think people are going to focus on that, but it's such a grey area. Yeah, it's such a grey area.
I think in short, if somebody identifies as a woman, then they should go to a women's prison. If it's a man, they should go to a man's prison. But having said that,
yes,
I do have a friend who I really need to invite to come on the podcast who is trans, from female to male, and whilst they identified as a male, went to a female prison.
Oh, yes.
But they chose to go to a female.
Oh, they chose to go there. Yeah. That would be good to have a conversation and see why.
They did actually ask to come on before. I don't really know what happened. I think they were just... So, okay, when they went, I think, it's correct. Basically, when they went in, they hadn't had chest surgery yet. I think they were on T. However, at some point they were given the option, do you know what I'm saying? And the option, they chose to, for their safety, to go to the women's prison. But at the same time, they're like, as much as it's for my safety, it wasn't a place of privilege for me. I had to be amongst women. Yeah. And I don't identify as a woman. Yeah. So I was uncomfortable. But I'm going to invite them on a podcast so they can speak for themselves. Yeah. But I feel like it is, when I was thinking about this situation, I did think back to his situation. I thought, why would they give him a choice? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I guess it's because of it made him feel comfortable, like whatever makes him feel comfortable. Because there's also, it can be quite, it can be, he could be threatened. Like his life could be threatened, by other people in the prison. Do you know what I mean? But men in the prison. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like I feel like there should definitely be precautions with this situation. Like they need to. Do you know what it is? I think them putting her in a men's prison is being lazy. Yeah. Do you know what it is? It's the easiest thing to do. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's the easiest thing to do. They don't have things in place for these types of situations. Yeah. But we got to know where we are in the world right now. Yeah. And what we have to deal with. There's so many different types of people. Yeah. So you have to make certain like accommodations for these different types of people. If you're going to put her in a women's prison, there has to be some precautions, some procedures. Do you know what I mean? Put in place.
Yeah, there is. There just is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to be honest, like, if we're keeping a buck, to go to women's prison, there's going to be some hench studs in there that will beat the fuck. they will beat the fuck. Do you know what I'm saying? Regardless.
Regardless.
You're a rapist, you're going to get fucked up.
You're going to, she's going to get fucked up.
You listen.
I hear that.
There's been so much, like, transphobic shit lately. Like, even, I was just scrolling again Instagram, and Burberry have this, like, campaign out at the moment. I forgot what the hashtag is, but they've used a lot of queer couples. It's basically about embracing or something. So like there's all couples, but they're all queer couples.
Right.
From what I can see, they're all queer couples, and they're black people, there's white people. It's very. I
think I've seen it.
Yeah. It's really inclusive. Yeah. So one of them has a picture of a trans person, somebody who has chest surgery with another person. Obviously, that's a queer couple. The comments are crazy
because of the
scars. The comments are mad, yeah. But obviously, I'm looking at it from a burner because I've come off my personal Instagram, so I'm looking at it from a burner because I use my burner to look at workouts. So I've seen it, yeah, and I was about to comment. I was like, but I can comment because I'm a burner. So I was going to comment, yeah. But actually, even that, I didn't have the energy because the majority of comments were transphobic.
And what were they saying?
Unfollow. They're
unfollowing Burberry because
of... unfollow Burberry because they said, oh, what happens to just advertising clothes? They are advertising clothes. People wear clothes. That includes trans people, non-binary people, males, females. That includes everybody.
Was a person completely naked?
Now, they said that they were sexualizing. They said, why are they sexualizing selling clothes? They said that as well.
I'm sorry, but Calvin Klein, when you model for Calvin Klein, do they not wear just the jean?
Just the boxer, even
just a boxer.
Even I got to Shoreditch and I will see a big picture of Lukaku one time and he was only wearing brief. No one said that was sexualized, a Calvin Klein advert. And like...
I mean, I guess it is boxers, but I'm just saying...
It wasn't even brief. It wasn't boxer. It was the pants. It was the pants.
But I've just seen the adverts where they have jeans. They have the jeans on and they're topless. Do you know what I mean? No one says that's sexualizing.
Do you know what they're wearing in this Burberry one? Blazer.
That's crazy.
They wearing suits.
That's crazy, child. And they're just not wearing anything underneath the suit.
Just a blazer. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's fashion. What do you mean?
And then even they did like a moving campaign as well. There was 2 men.
Yeah, I saw the moving campaign. Yeah, the slow-mo thing.
It was homophobic. It was...
Oh my guys, get a fucking grip, man.
Like, it was the majority of the comments. So
straight people need to get a fucking grip.
Comments, yeah. I feel that Instagram comments are so representative of society.
It really is, because it allows stupid people to come on and just say whatever they want. Yeah. And they have burner accounts. Like, there's nothing you can do about it.
On a lot of them, they weren't even burner accounts. People were just free.
I feel like that's the same with like Twitter though. I feel like Twitter, it just allows, people, hateful bigots to say whatever they want to say. Yeah. Social media is a fucking cesspit. Like, how long have we fucking been here? Get over it already.
Honestly, like, it was just so jarring to see. And I just felt like we have such a long way to go.
Still.
Like, people wearing clothes. Everybody has to wear clothes.
Do you know what? I'm not saying that we're never going to fully be there, but we're never going to fully be there with everyone.
No,
it's the same with racism. We're never going to be fully there with everyone. And I think it's just something that we have to accept.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like, when these people make these comments and stuff, these stupid, hateful comments, like, it's not everyone you can fight.
Yeah.
You have to pick your battles.
Even, like, there's another thing I was watching as well. Like, do you know those shows where they ask a question, everyone goes fought against? Mm-hmm. So they said, there were a bunch of white people when they said, are you proud of being white? And 1 or 2 of them, they were kind of like, and ah'd. And then eventually they went over to the yes, I'm proud. But the majority went them to the no. And then there was a white man, he was so passionate. He was like, we've never been oppressed. Do you know what I'm saying? When someone is black, I think of empowerment. I think of like they have to overcome something. They have to do all these movements in order just to exist, in order just to have equal rights and stuff like that, which is still not equal. Whereas you haven't had to go through that as a white person. Yeah. And the white person was like, well, by the way, they were the least white looking, but Yeah. And they were just like, but why? That was like, why can't they be proud to be white? I should be proud. I can't imagine. I wouldn't want to be any other race. And he was like, exactly, you don't want to be other race because they don't have privileges. Yeah. That's why you don't want to be other race. Yeah. You know what they go through. That's why you don't want to be. Yeah, exactly. That is the problem. Yeah. This is why you shouldn't be proud. Yeah. And I was just looking at it thinking, do you know what? Some people just never get it.
They will never get it.
Some people just never
and that's the thing. And that's what I'm saying. Some people just never get it. And you have to kind of like be okay with that, because what can you do? You can't control people. You cannot control people. So ciao. But anyway, talking about trans people, there was this law that was, I think it went into place, but it kind of got like it kind of been revoked. Section 35, I believe it is, in Scotland. And basically what that law was doing was allowing trans people to get that identification without like a lot of trouble, because you know the hoops that trans people have to jump through in order to like get, you know, medication or get their or to change their name and stuff like that. So now it's being revoked, and they're saying that this law is not safe for trans people.
Why is it not?
If it's so easy for somebody to get like identification. But the thing is, it's just changing the name. Like, what is the identification? Just changing your name? Just to be seen as, you know, your gender?
It's quite harmless to me. It's quite harmless.
It's not like it's medication.
If I turned around, I wanted to change my name to Jordan, and how does that?
How do people, I'm wondering as well, like,
how's that a danger to me?
Exactly. I'm just wondering how people that are not trans change their name.
Yeah, because I was about to say something that's a bit personal, but yeah, someone very close to me has had their surname changed, and there was nothing. Like, when we went to lawyers, there was nothing. No one asked anything. Do you know what I'm saying? He just changed the name.
Yeah.
But when you now bring gender identity in it, now there's so many layers. But the process is exactly the same.
So this is what I don't understand.
I know lots of people who have changed their names. They're just
who are cis. Exactly. So what is the actual problem? Like, what is the problem here? And apparently it's something to do with like equality laws. It's gonna like interfere with equality laws, and
the government are transphobic. I feel like every single thing that has to do with trans people and giving them extra rights or giving them space to like exist in today's society, there's something objecting.
One step forward, two steps back.
Yeah,
that's what it is. And that's what it is. And it's just like, why can't you just let people be? Like,
yeah,
if it's not harming them, if it's not a threat to their life, leave them be.
Yeah.
I feel like changing your name, it's just not like, how is that harming you?
It's just not that deep. It's just not that deep. My name is Jordan now.
See how simple that is? You see how simple that is?
We're doing a lot of science today.
I know, because it's just
stressful, isn't it? Like, I can't even imagine as a trans person, like, whenever you see things like that, you must feel so defeated, like, afterwards. Like, it just must feel like, oh God,
another thing.
Jarring.
There's another thing.
Like, I'm just trying to be me. Like, we always say I'm trying to be me.
You're just trying to be me.
Honestly, but
it is quite sad.
Yeah, it is really sad. It is really sad. Sorry, I need to have a rant.
What happened?
I need to rant. Why are masculine presenting people such haters? Masculine presenting babes are such... Do you know what? Being a visible person...
We're going to be real, because I'm so sorry, that's just who we are.
Yeah, we're going to keep it 100. Like,
keep it a buck.
There's too much... I don't say anything. I'm going to say this, like, masculine presenting women, would have an issue with you for absolutely
no reason.
They would have never spoken to you before, and they would have an issue with you for absolutely no fucking reason. And I just can't get my head around.
We're just judging in the corner like this, minding our business.
Why is
that an issue?
Listen, I don't understand. And the reason why I'm ranting about this today is because, like, for a long time, I feel like, obviously, I feel like when we first started the podcast, we've spoken about this before when we first started. But I think maybe because we haven't really been in queer spaces as much as we used to, and we mix it up with straight spaces now. Yeah. And we kind of don't watch people because we have a lot of friends around us who we can pay attention to. We need to pay attention to other people. No. Like, so we don't
even know who's around.
We don't even know who's around. Do you know what I'm saying? But, like, throughout this journey of having a podcast and being a little bit more visible, oh my God, the haters, and they're always masculine presenting women. And do you know what? And I just don't understand. And the funny thing is, whenever it's somebody, whenever you actually go and speak to the person, for example, there was a masculine presenting babe that was talking about me so much. I invited them to our event, not knowing they were speaking about me all the time. What's good, bro? You good, bro? Where was the energy? So it was somebody else that was just like, oh, they talk about you all the time. And the thing is, it's just like, I didn't even know who this person was. I just saw them online. I thought they were cool. Let me invite them to...
Never seen this person in my life.
It happened so much. And the reason why I'm ranting is because in the last 2 weeks or so, I've heard so much shit on my name, and I'm not even on social media at the moment. I'm not even on social media right now, and there's this because we have a platform and because like of whatever. I have to not say anything. I have to just not be non-reactive, and I have to take all these punches and stuff like that. And in some ways, it dehumanizes you. In some ways, because now you become this punching bag for people's insecurities. When who the fuck are you?
Babe, I ain't seen you in my life. You should not have my name in your mouth. I don't know who you are. Like, it's weird. It's absolutely strange.
It's weird.
It's really
weird.
It's
like,
strange.
People are posting on their Instagram stories and people are commenting back. Like, I don't understand. It's just so weird. Like, people I've never met before. Let's say, like, I don't know. A woman is interested in me. This is another thing that's happened quite a few times. Masculine presenting babes, please have some source. If you're talking to somebody or you're interested in somebody, stop sending my Instagram page and saying it's your type. Why are you doing that?
Yeah, niggas is weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Why are you sending my
Instagram?
I'm
so sorry.
But and asking, because do you know what? These babes tell me.
I'm shy for you people. I'm shy for you.
Oh,
I'm shy.
It's so jarring. I would
shy.
never, if I'm talking to someone interested, why would I put somebody else, give them somebody else's Instagram and be like, oh, I bet you fancy
you
them.
people don't have no source. It's just it's actually criminal at this point.
And if you see that me and your babes are following each other, ask yourself this question. If you have got that babes, what makes you think, have you seen me? What makes you think we have the same caliber of tastes? What makes you think that? So people are going through people's followers and seeing that I follow girls that they're interested in and asking if I'm dating them.
You're weird, man. Like, who does that?
It's
who does that?
Blowing. And the thing is,
and it's it's about they're insecure.
It's insecurity. Like, it's just mind blowing. Yeah, like, I'm just minding my business. I'm doing me.
Is this what people really have to deal with?
I'm even celibate. I'm even celibate. I'm celibate. I'm not dating anybody. I'm minding my business. But there's so much interest into my love life that is sickening. There needs to be a study into.
Listen, I don't be dragging my name into it either. Like, I don't know you.
This is how it always starts. It starts with me. It starts with me, and then somewhere along there they'll drag Nana into it. Yeah. And the thing is, Nana is definitely minding her business. If you think I'm minding my business, Nana is definitely minding her business. She's not gonna fuck about you. Trust me. And half of these people, I couldn't even pick them out in a crowd.
That's my fucking point. This is what gets me. I don't know you, bro. I don't know you. And as you said, when we have our friends, we have our little group, we're just minding our business, enjoying each other. We're not looking at
even
other
the one or two people that we know.
Mm-hmm.
Focus on being consistent with your shit before you come for me. Make sure that your shit doesn't stink. Because maybe, just maybe, I might know something about you as well.
Beyonce in Dubai.
Yeah, Beyonce in Dubai. Beyonce in Dubai.
What do you think about that? Because it's similar to the Qatar, situation, but not.
No. Beyonce.
It's hard. I know, like, the community is pretty much divided by this, because Beyonce is like one singular person. Like, she's not a government. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's not. What can she really do? I know she could have decided not to perform at this opening of this hotel.
Mm-hmm.
She could have decided not to take this money because she got some millions apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But what can she really do? Is that going to change anything? Is her saying no, I'm not going to perform? Do you think that would have?
No.
Yeah.
It's not going to change a damn thing. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like
it's different from sports, because I feel like in sports, you say you're not going to do it, it might change because it's so huge.
I think with sports, the issue was a little bit different because now when the footballers wanted to wear armbands, the FIFA said no.
Yeah.
When they wanted to stand up for whatever the LGBT workers' rights, when they wanted to stand up for it.
That was an organisation as well.
Yeah, that was an organisation that could have. You're in control of the World Cup. You could have said something.
Mm-hmm.
That I think it's a bit different to Beyonce securing the bag. Do you know what I'm saying? Because FIFA, you are the bag.
They are the bag.
I mean, you had control
it's
over
true.
that situation.
It's true.
Whereas Beyonce, I mean,
she could have said no.
Would you do a job for 24 mil?
I'm taking
our job.
I'm taking the 24 mil.
I mean, it's not more than 24 hours because it's, you know, there's rehearsals. There's
yeah,
so
yeah.
Technically,
and you got to pay everyone. You got to pay. I mean, it's a lot of money.
Let's be honest, a lot of us would take the
bag.
I
would take the bag. I would take the bag.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I would take the bag. I mean, like, it's so hard. One person can't change that law in a different country. That's not even a country of their own.
If we're just being honest, like, have taken bags from companies that are not the best.
No, exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, but people still buy their shit from an organization that comes within 24 hours, that delivers within 24 hours. Sorry,
do you know what?
We all do.
PLT, babes.
We all do.
Listen, all of you are doing PLT, and then you're talking about Beyonce.
Yeah. Sweatshops and all that.
I mean,
you know,
on ASOS. All of us are doing it, babe.
We're not
exactly.
We're all doing it. We got to look in the mirror first. Do you know what I mean? We can't fight capitalism. Do
you know what? We had a guest once. I'm not going to say who it was. Yeah, they had a Gucci bag when they came on our podcast. Remember who it was? And then was it a Mulberry bag? I don't remember. It was a designer bag. But because of what they stand for, they had to not put it in frame when they were recording.
Remember this?
Same thing. Do you remember?
Yeah, it was that is hilarious. But it's true. Like, I know that we all want to like have integrity and, you know, be honest and truthful. We all want to save the world and everybody. But it's sometimes that stuff is out of our control.
Yeah.
And securing the bag, you know.
When it comes to consumerism, do you know, we're never going to beat them, to be honest with you. But
we're never going to beat capitalism.
We're never going to beat it. We're not going to beat capitalism. Like, I'm a Libra. I like nice things.
It literally runs the world. Capitalism runs the world. Like it's hard to avoid, and even in the little things. I think because this is such a big thing compared to going to a certain retailer and buying their clothes is on the scale of things. It's a lot smaller than Beyonce performing in.
But do you know what as well? I just feel like everyone's a hypocrite because everyone went to Ghana in December.
And I was also thinking about that as well with the LGBT laws and stuff. We all go and party and spend money in Ghana.
Listen, we all do. We all go to homophobic countries. Whether you like going to Dubai.
People go to Dubai all the time. The girls go to Dubai all the time.
The girls go to Dubai. Whether you're going to Saudi, whether you're going to Nigeria, Ghana, Uganda, Zanzibar, Tanzania. Even if you're going to certain regions in America that are racist, like,
yeah, what are you gonna do? You can't control it.
If you go to Scunthorpe,
where is that? Where is that, child?
Somewhere in the UK. I mean,
done.
But they're racist.
Russia.
Like, there's just so many. Like,
it's exhausting.
It's everywhere.
To have to live like that and to have to like think about all these things and be like, oh no, I can't enjoy this, or I can't do this, or I can't secure the bag because of this. It's exhausting. And it's something that we shouldn't have to do. Like, this is why we have governments in place. We shouldn't have to do these things. Do you know what I mean? So that's where I stand. It's a bit of a...
It's another great area. I don't know if it's in a great area. I just think it's one of them ones where Beyonce's a visible babe.
Yeah.
She's a celebrity. So everyone's going to have some shit to say. Because I just feel like I don't know. I'm pretty Qatar. People go to Qatar to do shows all the time.
Yeah, but it's because it's Beyonce.
It's like, that's why it's been magnified.
Well, it was Dubai. People go to Dubai all the time. Like
Qatar, Dubai. That
it was Dubai.
Or was it Dubai?
Yeah, there's an opening of this hotel.
Oh.
And people go to like Dubai to perform all the time. All the US stars go there all the time.
All up in there, and I've seen some of you on Instagram recording them. Do you know what I mean? So at this point, just leave Beyonce alone.
Yeah, you know exactly. And those and that bag is gonna secure her kids' future. Do you know what I mean? Like, so we're having black people here who
she hasn't even been doing music video. Maybe she
have resources.
You never know.
You know, and you know it's Beyonce, man. Like, of course, who else are they gonna call?
Yeah, I mean,
and also she's an ally as well. You know, her uncle was a gay man. You know,
but you know what? People like Beyonce, they do actually give, but it's just not big.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? Beyonce does make changes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like in her own ways.
Yeah.
Like she's not a politician. Yeah. She is an artist. She's a musician. The only way she can only make changes in the way that she can with her music, with her artistry.
She doesn't like even the things that she does that are not visible,
yeah,
are not public.
Yeah, we don't know.
Like, we don't know. Do you know what I mean?
That whole album that she made, the last one, was dedicated to the LGBT community as well. Like, you know what, you know,
you don't know what
Vogan and shit.
You don't know, like, and it's difficult to do things. And she probably does a lot of things anonymously. Do you know what I mean? Or people have signed NDAs to say it wasn't her. Like, I'm pretty sure she's doing the work. Do you know what I mean? I don't think she just went to get this bag and says fuck the LGBT community, fuck workers' rights. She probably had a conversation with the hotel. You never know. Maybe she's made sure that the hotel are giving people proper wages. You just don't know. We don't know.
We don't know.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? But we move.
Okay.
We have some questions.
Yes, we do have some questions. I asked my followers to send us some questions last week. And some of them were funny because, you know, people like to ask certain questions and I'm definitely going to ignore them. Question. I was going to play the... you know, what is it? Drink or thingy game. Where if you don't answer the question, you have to drink. But we've been drinking it already.
We've got like 15
so I feel like we have to answer the questions. We just have to. This is we'll play the hot seat game where we have to answer the questions.
Okay, let's do it.
We have to answer them. Okay. When was the last time you wet the bed?
As in pee?
Yes. Oh. Somebody asked that.
Today I was in primary school.
Why is your face looking like that? Like it was yesterday?
Because I'm trying to think, when did I actually wet the bed? I might have been in like...
I must have been about 8. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. I used to wet the bed purposely.
Why?
Because I didn't want to get up and go to the toilet.
That's really bad.
My mum would kill me if she heard me say this. Because she used to be so angry.
Oh.
But yeah, that was really bad. I don't wet the bed anymore, guys.
What's the next question?
Oh, I'm done. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, sorry, I've skipped. Have you had sex this year?
No. Have you?
I have not had sex this year.
Is this involuntary celibacy?
This is voluntary.
This is voluntary.
Yeah.
What's my one? Voluntary.
Voluntary. Yeah.
Voluntary. So you're celibate now? You're celibate?
I've been celibate for the whole time.
Chose not to have sex. I mean, that is celibate.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay,
I've been celibate this whole time.
Is it something you're like looking forward to continuing?
That's not in the question.
So. Okay.
Do you want kids eventually?
Well, I've got kids already, so that's not really.
I mean, do you want more kids in your case?
You want more? Yeah, I do.
You want more kids?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I want kids eventually?
This always bloody changes with you.
Yes, when I'm 40.
Okay, love that.
Yeah. Spill the tea on your first kiss. People always ask this question, and I don't know why people ask this question. Spill the tea on your first kiss. You remember?
Briefly, my first kiss was with a girl.
I
was very young. I was extremely young. I should not have been kissing anybody at that age.
How young were you?
I was in my house. I would probably about 10.
I thought you was gonna say 3.
I might have been younger than 10 actually.
Yeah.
It was. I was a child basically.
Okay, 3 is very young.
Yeah, I wasn't 3.
That's really young.
I might have been like 8 or something to be honest. And yeah,
I was 4. But it wasn't my fault. I didn't want to kiss her. This was my second cousin. And you know what little boys are like? Little boys are so annoying. Like, I feel like they see things and they just want to copy it. But I was in Ghana. And I remember being under the covers. We were all playing. I was playing with my cousins. And then I was under the cover and the boy just kissed me.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Like, I didn't ask for this. Don't why are you touching me? I wish it was with a girl, but it wasn't. Anyway, that's my first kiss. Do you feel some type of way if you're not the dominant one in the relationship? I think someone asked this already.
I feel like I wouldn't find myself in that position because I don't like dominant women.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when Teddy was on and we was talking about it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. I couldn't date someone that's more masculine than me. I feel like I could date someone maybe just as masculine, but not someone who's like a stud. I can't date a stud.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to date a stud. I think I could date somebody who is, I'm not that masculine, so I could date somebody who's like feminine like me.
Yeah.
I just wear these clothes and I look nice in it.
Yeah.
But I don't think
And it's not just about clothes as well. It's about I guess dominant energy.
Isn't always about masculinity and femininity.
Yeah, it's about energy though.
Yeah, because even though I'm feminine, I'm very dominant. Even though I'm feminine, and I don't. Yeah, I'm just not into. I'm not attracted to women who are dominant.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. So even if it was a femme and they were really dominant, no, right?
I would get the ick.
I hear that.
There's nothing wrong with dominant feminism.
It's just what you like. It's just what you like. Yeah. When we say these things, it's personal to us. So don't get up your panties in a bunch.
Yeah, please, guys.
Or your boxers in a bunch. But yeah, I could date a dominant femme, but they can't be way too dominant. Like they're pushing me around and shit. Then I feel like you're beating me. So no, it's too much. What's your type?
No plaque. Just nyash and a pretty face. A nice smile.
Yeah, my type is a pretty face and a big ass. I've said it so many times.
Yeah, I feel like we've said it lots of times. Personality wise, do you know what? I think this recentering of myself journey that I'm going through. I just feel like personality wise, I want a tree babe. A real tree
You want a chill babe.
I want a chill babe. Do you know Ace Hood?
Mm-hmm.
His wife.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be vegan then.
I want an Ace Wood. Ace. What's his name?
Ace Hood.
Ace Hood. I want an Ace Hood kind of wife.
Right.
Like that is what I would like. I think I'm over the contour babes. I'm not completely over them, but I'm always gonna have a soft spot in my heart for a contour babe. But I just need some.
Yeah, but when your baby's not wearing a heel, and she's doing barefoot, then you're gonna be upset.
Okay. We're gonna do tree. We're gonna tree with some limitations. You still need to wear the heels. Okay, do you know what? Then you need to be a contour babe. Tree with contour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean a bit of duality. Duality,
but I think the tree is more in the personality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I need them to.
I feel like that's quite hard to find.
I'm gonna find it in America. I don't think my babes.
Yeah. Definitely they'll be in America.
My baby's not in this country. Or Canada, but I won't be dating here in this country.
It's just so small, isn't it?
Simple.
It's tiny. Have you ever secretly kept someone's panties?
Yeah, I have actually. I've kept about 3 people's panties, which I still have. Yeah.
I just threw away panties.
I threw away someone's panties a couple months ago. But since then, I have collected one person's paint.
Okay. I just want to know, is it clean?
Yeah, okay, so I have a few of their pints. Yeah. And one of them isn't clean, but the other ones...
Is that like a thing?
I think it is.
Or you just haven't got around or you just haven't got around to doing the laundry?
I don't know why I should wash it. Why did they leave it? Cost of living crisis, I should not add their pints.
Same, because I saw it and I was like, okay, this is going in the bin. I'm putting it in the bin.
Yeah, but it might go in the bin now because I'm actually not speaking to anybody, so it
right.
might go in the bin.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I hear it.
I do have some pints. Yeah,
she has some pints. What do you find the most annoying in your group and why? Yes, that means your friendship group.
What do I find the most annoying?
Yeah, a friendship group. I don't think
there's nothing that I find annoying.
There's nothing that I find annoying in the group either. Like I wouldn't sit here and say there's something that I find annoying.
Do you know what? I would say that our friendship circle, we're not perfect, but I think that's what makes us really good. We don't pretend to be perfect.
No.
I think that everybody pulls each other up. I feel like when we have our little awkward,
little hiccups, we deal with it. We deal with it.
Yeah, we deal with it quite quickly.
Yeah,
and everyone's open, so that's why we deal with it quite quickly. There's nothing that's ever festered. Do you know what I mean? And there's nothing been major either. Yeah,
it's true. I don't think I find anything annoying about it. There's just so much love. I don't know.
There's just nothing. I really, really... I was talking about the lads the other day to someone and I was close to tears because I was just thinking about the last year. I entered 2022 with so many friends and I left with basically the lads. And the lads are the only people who just saw me for everything. They saw me who I am for everything. Every single other person, bar two, but like two friends outside of the lads, decided to
distance
judge me based on other people's things, other people who had beef with me. These are my friends, by the way. People who are trying to purposely tarnish my name. They decided to now judge me according to that instead of seeing me for the friend that I've been to them. And I think, the lads are the only people that have seen me through everything. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I haven't been the easiest person to love as of recently, but I've never been too much for the lads. So yeah,
I feel that.
Love the lads. I'm always gonna love the lads. Nothing annoys me about the lads.
I can't pick anything.
Yeah, I can't pick anything.
I'm sorry, I can't. What is the most embarrassing thing you have both done individually? Embarrassing. I don't really get embarrassed, you know.
What's the most embarrassing thing though?
That we've done.
What, me and you?
Individually.
What's the most embarrassing thing?
I don't really feel like have I fallen recently? I haven't even fallen down. I don't know what's embarrassing. Like I don't find things embarrassing.
What's the most embarrassing thing that I've done lately? Do you know what? The most embarrassing
What?
The most embarrassing thing, that's rude, I didn't say that. This is probably why people don't like me. Anyway, what's embarrassing thing?
I can't tell you.
I can't think of anything.
What? Okay, we're gonna skip that one. What's the worst thing you've done whilst drunk?
What's the worst thing I've done whilst drunk? Oh, shout at the lads. One thing about me, I'm gonna get angry at the lads when I'm drunk. Yeah, I don't
Do you remember? I was on the phone. I was after that night. Yeah, I was on the phone. I called you. It was just screaming at each other because we were so drunk.
I would say that. And the things, I don't really know why I was upset now. It was such a big thing, yeah.
And
I don't even remember why I was upset.
That night.
Yeah, I would say that. Like, even I remember, it's funny because when we went out for your birthday, Kwame was there in it. Kwame took some tickle away from me. I don't think I was nowhere near drunk on your birthday. Yeah, Kwame's my brother. He started taking.
Oh, because he was scared. Like, please. It's not an everyday occurrence. It was just.
But do you know what it is? Because every time Kwame comes out with us, I get drunk. That's why.
But was he that drunk at recess? Remember that time he came to recess with his friend?
No, he wasn't drunk then.
Yeah, he wasn't drunk then, was he?
Actually. He probably was drunk at recess.
Yeah.
And he came to the left with his girlfriend once, and he was very drunk that day.
Oh yeah, you said so. That story is funny.
But yeah, I would probably say that, like, shouting at my mates.
That is funny. I can't think of anything really. I don't really get embarrassed, to be fair. Have you ever had a sexual dream about each other? No.
Never had a sexual dream about Nana.
No.
I'm not sure I've had any dreams about you, actually.
I don't think I've had any dreams. I feel like I might have.
You must have had dreams about
you. I just don't remember.
Yeah, have, but no sexual dreams.
No.
In your dreams.
That's exactly. Is that? I did have a sexual dream about somebody that I shouldn't have. I think I told you, and you was like, "That's weird. That's random."
Oh, I forgot who it was, but
yeah. I'll tell you after. Your biggest insecurity.
As it stands, my biggest insecurity is my weight.
Do you know what? That's becoming an insecurity of mine as well.
Really?
Yeah.
In what way?
I feel too skinny, and it's so crazy because. Like, people always tell me, especially like girls that I might like date or talk to, they tell me, "Oh, you have a really nice body." But
you know, it's not up to women.
I know it because it's about me and how I feel about my body. But yeah, I feel like and then not being able to put on weight is adding to that insecurity.
Do you think it's stopping you from trying for an extended amount of time? Do you feel like because you're not seeing results straight away, it's kind of making you feel a bit defeated?
Yeah, I feel defeated, but I don't think it's what stops me from doing it. I think it's just just me being lazy or tired.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I do feel defeated. Yeah, you know.
Really?
Yeah. And I saw someone post on their Instagram about, because they're quite slim, and people were talking about it in their comments and stuff when they post a picture, and then they were like, "This is the last time I'm going to talk about this. Like, I know I'm slim. I've always been slim." Yeah.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. I didn't mention it for her name for a reason. Yeah. Yeah, so and it is a thing. I understand that, like, on the other side of it, you know, big people do feel insecure about their weight, but also slimmer people do feel insecure about their weight as well.
Yeah, I think it goes both ways.
Both ways.
Yeah, I think it definitely goes both ways. I think it's crazy because when I think about like desirability, when I think like within our like friendship circle, that's all I have to really
go by.
to.
Yeah,
and I see the slimmer ones in our group being approached by a gal more than the bigger ones.
Do you think
But I don't know if that's just my insecurities telling me that. I don't know, but that's how I see it. And the way I see it.
No, I don't. Well, I don't see that, but maybe you see that.
Yeah, that's just what I see. Do you know what I mean? And I kind of see, I don't know. I feel like with the weight thing as well, my weight has gone to places like my bum. Remember before the live show, I had to put in a group chat, like, guys, don't.
Yeah.
And that might sound funny to some people, but it's a serious issue. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone always talks about my bum.
Yeah.
And people come and slap my bum unprovoked. And I think because I'm quite a playful person, also I'm not that playful in a real life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you come to my house, I'm quite miserable. and I'm 32 with a child, and I'm 32 in real life. Like, but when I'm outside, I'm quite playful. And I think some people just use that as, she doesn't mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But actually, I feel like my insecurities are being exposed to the world. And
because like it's just putting attention on it. Do you know what I mean? And that's the thing. I think.
And I had to put in the group chat that day because I knew the trousers that I was wearing were quite, I don't know, it was weird because it was tight around my bum, but it was also quite loose. And I put in a group chat because I guess you guys are my closest people and I can express that to you. But at the live show, somebody slapped my bum and I told them not to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I told them not to. And then she was just like, but she thought it was bad. So she did it again. I'd be proud. And I just like, no. I am proud, but like, no, like, this is something I'm not in the mood for today.
I hear you.
And I guess maybe it's just a bit of dysphoria. I don't know what it is, but yeah,
I hear it. And also your feelings are valid. Like, whatever you feel, as you said, like, people telling me that my body's nice doesn't mean that.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get our body. We're gonna get to our body, girls.
Yes, we are.
We're gonna have breakfast in the morning.
Yes.
And go to the gym. And
we move. Shall we do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
I want to get a good one. Oh God. Have you ever gotten with your friend's ex?
Have I gotten my friend's ex?
Yeah.
No. That's a really, really weird question. Should we go for another one? Because we haven't.
Do you? I feel like we've talked about fetishes all the time. We talk about fetishes all the time.
Yeah, I feel like people are kind of repeating questions.
Yeah. Would you date internationally? Yes. Someone asks, how can I get on the podcast? Do I need to have loads of followers? I think that's a good question.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one to end on.
No, you don't have to have loads of followers, but you need to be interesting and have something to say.
Yeah, you need to be interesting. You have to have something to say. And you just ask us. Do you know what I'm saying? And also, like, I think that when it comes to the podcast, when people ask to come on sometimes, they want to come on just to speak their opinion. They don't really want to come on to speak about a subject. And I feel like if you're coming on the podcast, we prefer if you come with a subject, not because you want to come here and talk about stars are better than femmes. And I feel like a lot of people,
we've done that. Like, we've actually done that. Like, and the thing is, it doesn't even have to be some sort of like serious subject, but it has to be something that's interesting. Like, we've done all of that stuff back in the day. Like, let's all move on from that. Yeah, I think so.
I think in short, just ask.
Yeah, just ask and we'll see.
And also, when you ask, when we give you a date, get back to us. Because some people, they'll ask and then we'll get back to them. Like, okay, can you do this date? And they'll be saying maybe.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Do you want to come on or not?
Just be sure that you want to come through. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we still need to get somebody on to read our chart. I think that'll be
tarot.
Well, yeah, I don't know if that's tarot, but
I need to call home at the hospital and see if they know what time I was born. I don't know what time I was born. Mum said 12. My brother's born at 12. It can't be both of us born at 12.
Yeah, that's true.
He's got a red book. I haven't.
I don't believe it.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't believe it.
We can't both be born at 12.
That's a huge coincidence, isn't it?
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we have come to the end of our podcast episode today. I did want to give a shout out to Shade Don, based in Canada. I think they're just great vibes. I wish there's more masculine presenting babes like you in the UK.
I don't know this person, but shout out to you.
No, they're let me show you. They're the one I was telling you that I'm going to DM them to ask about so we can come to Canada.
Oh.
But yeah, I did DM them actually. I need to respond. But yeah, I'm going to give you a shout out, man.
Yeah,
like,
I know who this person is.
Yeah, they're so cool. Good vibes.
Yeah.
They also have a YouTube channel. Their Instagram is Shay_the_Don_. Make sure you go check them out. Subscribe to their YouTube channel and show them some love. Like they're just really
they're really
vibes.
supportive. They're good vibes. Like we don't have a lot of that out here, as we've said. So yeah, please check them out.
Make sure you check them out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks for everyone else for listening. Thanks for everyone who's using hashtag Tutu's podcast on Twitter. Please continue to do so. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. On Spotify, you can leave a comment. We've
been seeing the comments, We've been seeing the comments. I need to. I think I have some of those comments. Like, we're really happy that you guys are actually using the Spotify thing. Because
you guys are really interacting with us.
You guys are really interacting with us. Somebody said, I walked into 2023 listening to you both. I'm very happy to hear episode 134. The rap was a vibe. I hope this year is much more bliss with confidence in the lifestyles you both want.
Oh, that's so nice, man.
That's sweet.
That's so nice. We've had quite a lot of new listeners lately.
Yep.
I think the episode that we had with Teddy was really good.
Yep.
At exposing us to a new audience, especially on TikTok. And yeah, like just welcome to everyone who's discovered us recently. There's lots of episodes to listen back to.
Yep.
A lot of the things we said are not relevant anymore because we're not in relationships anymore. But
and some of
the they were still valid at the time.
Yeah, they were valid at the time.
Yeah.
They were honest, and some things we might have said that might be ignorant, or we might not feel the same way as we did then. We've learned, we've grown. It's
all about growth.
Yeah, so take that into consideration.
Or if you are listening from here on out, please enjoy whatever you listen to.
Yes,
please enjoy it, but make sure you share. Also, everyone follow us on Instagram. Like repost our reels, comment, share,
follow us on TikTok.
All them good things they are. Make sure, like, if you got some new stud bundles, let me know on my TikTok. If you got some stud bundles, and
perfect.
I need to show them how to lay the stud bundle.
Yep,
that's the next
one.
But yeah, man, thanks for listening, guys. Until next week.